Okay, here we go. Yesterday, I uploaded a video how I had fallen down into some old addictions and had some very sinister demons living in the back rooms of my condo, and they were camping out for a few days, and how there was such a weird feeling going on in my condo, and I didn't want to go back there. Even in the daytime, even in broad daylight, there was such a uncomfortable, diabolical feeling. I didn't want to go into the rooms. And then Jesus ordered me to go back there, and I renounced the addictions. I renounced myself with the bad thinking and everything else that I've done, and I commanded them to leave. And I uploaded the video yesterday at about 5 p.m. East Coast time. I make my dinner. It's now about 8 o'clock at night, and I hear Jesus speak in my heart. Garrett, I want you to go cast those demons out of the back room. And I said to myself, no, really? What? I got to go do that again? So instead of obeying the Lord, I decided to second guess him. And I said, Jesus, I humble myself before you. Could I please ask you again? Did you want me to go back to the rooms and command demons out? And he gave me the same message again in my heart. He said, yes, Garrett, I want you to go back there and cast the demons out. So, fearing the Lord, I fear Jesus tremendously. I went back there and I turned the lights on because it was nighttime. And God activated one of my spiritual gifts. And lo and behold, there were demons in the rooms again. So what did I do? I did what Jesus has been teaching me to do the last few years. And I cast them out. And if I remember correctly, one of them touched the back of my neck on the way of being cast out. And I went to the studio room, and I guess there were demons in there too, because a gift of discerning of spirits was activated, and I cast them out. You see, I didn't want to. Many of us don't want to do our spiritual warfare because it's hard, because we got opposition, because maybe we're not feeling all that great. But the Lord Jesus is sanctifying the souls of his chosen ones. And if you're a chosen one like me, he's changing us from the inside out. And I noticed that a part of the sanctification process is going to war against our spiritual enemies. So I didn't want to go last night, but I fear the Lord. And I fear him tremendously. And I went back there and practiced, even though I didn't want to. Because Jesus knows what's best for us. He knows what's best for you. I'm not saying this is easy to practice. I'm not saying I can practice it. I'm not saying I can do it. But I'm willing to practice. And will you join me and practice with me against our spiritual enemies?